Brexiteer Daniel Kaczynski has said Brexit is an opportunity to reassess the UK's role in European affairs. The UK formally left the European Union in January this year and trade negotiations are currently ongoing with neither side able to come to any agreement. Crucial talks have been extended until the end of October. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is aiming to end the transition period in December, with or without a deal in place. While negotiations are stalemate, Brexiteer and MP for Shrewsbury and Atcham, Mr Kaczynski, said the UK can re-engage on our own terms and suggested the Visegrad Group is the best place to start. This is an alliance between Poland, Slovakia, Hungary and the Czech Republic and is known as the V4. These countries have come together to cooperate on matters such as military, economy, culture and energy. In his latest column in Country Squire, Mr Kaczynski urged for an alliance with the V4 and said the top agenda lies in the danger posed by Russia. Said, critics of Brexit are fond of pointing out that the United Kingdom is no longer a great power. But this overlooks that being a middle power has its uses. Many countries are for sound historical reasons very wary of being dominated by a great power. This is especially true in Eastern Europe. Outside the EU, Britain has a chance to forge a new role as an ambassador for the Atlantic system who can work with the V4, and others, on friendly and most importantly equal terms. We must seize this opportunity. Mr Kaczynski argued the V4 nations are concerned about a project which increases Europe's dependency on Russian gas after Germany is working with Moscow on the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. He continued, the V4 nations, especially Poland, are deeply concerned about a project which will increase European dependence on Russian gas whilst bypassing Eastern Europe, and are already working with the Americans to develop an alternative. Britain should give those efforts its full support. A strong British alliance, tied into the broader Atlantic system, would also provide the V4 with an alternative to potential domination by either Russia or Germany. For obvious historical reasons, they are extremely sensitive about either prospect. Several of the V4 governments have been criticized for being too close to Russia. But it is understandable that they give short shrift to such complaints from Germany and its allies inside the EU given Berlin's own closeness to Moscow. A London Visegrad partnership, by contrast, would give us a chance to secure the V4's position in the democratic West with an alliance untainted by the shadows of recent European history. He also argued building bridges with EU nations could benefit the UK when British affairs are discussed in Brussels. The MP also suggested there could be a chance to increase commercial relationships with the V4 countries. According to figures, the UK is Poland's third largest export partner.